Good morning, YouTube. I am back again saying I'm going to vlog, and here I am vlogging. I've just not really felt like vlogging because of everything that's been going on with my cycle, but I had a bit of a moment and thought, well, instead of me just feeling a bit rubbish about the fact that I'm not really doing anything bodybuilding for YouTube, I thought I'd bring my cycle journey to YouTube. So the food I'm eating, what I'm doing, the ins, the outs, the ups and the downs, and bring you along the journey because a few of you have said to be interested, so here I am. But I thought today would be a good day to vlog because today I am actually going to see my gynecologist for an appointment about my pill review, which I'm going to talk about later because I've had a few issues, let's just say. And I'm doing a few things which have changed in my life since I've started this journey, so I thought I'd bring you along with them. So let's get into the video. Sit back, relax. If you are new, please like, subscribe, and as always, if you've got any questions in anything, please feel free to leave them in the comments, or you can drop me a message over on Instagram. My handle I shall leave here. Let's get on with today's vlog. So it is now just gone 8 o'clock. I've got like 15 minutes before I need to leave my appointment. Every other morning, typically, I've woken up zero appetite. So I thought this morning, it's fine. I've got a bit longer. Don't need to rush to make any food. I'll just have something when I get back. Starving this morning. Typical, isn't it? So I have made, oh God, I don't think I've baked them long enough, but don't have time this morning. Can you see that? My signature, focus isn't going to go, but my signature Biscoff protein cookies. If you've not seen these, recipe is over on Instagram. They are amazing. Literally all it is oats, whey, and then you're filling a choice. And I've gone for Biscoff. So this is breakfast, meal one, whatever you want to call it. So good. Honest to God. You need to try them. We have arrived at the hospital for my appointment with the gyno. I'd be lying if I said I was looking forward to it, because it's going to be one of those ones where I just feel like I've just got a feeling it's going to be very confrontational, because I kind of expect her to just say, well, you've not been on this pill for long enough, so you need to give it more time. So for a bit of context for you, basically the reason I've come today, my review with her wasn't until June, so for like a month, but I've been on this pill now for a month just to get some estrogen in me. I know it's synthetic estrogen, but it's estrogen that's going to help my bone density, and I felt terrible. And I know its side effects are very normal, but the ones I've had have been pretty severe. I've been really tired, like can't get out of bed in the morning, and that's not like me, 5 o'clock gang. I love getting up and ready and making my coffee and reading my book. Struggled to do it, struggled with energy just day to day with work, struggled with focus, with mental clarity, very bad mood swings. I'm very, very on edge all the time. I'm easily annoyed. And I'm not a nice person to be around at the moment at all. Like, I'm just snapping at everyone. I'm very grumpy, someone says something and I'm just going to snap at them and disagree. It's horrible. I've been feeling really sick, really bloated. Appetite hasn't been great. It's just been very, very not nice. And the thing is, I can't live like this. Like, no one wants to be horrible, no one wants to be snappy and moody, but it's more so from the perspective of I can't afford to be like this with my job. Like, I'm self-employed, I work for myself, it's my own business. My business thrives off me, if I'm not giving my all, I won't retain clients, I won't get clients. People will just think, oh, she's a moody cow, I don't want to work with her. I've noticed my job performance slip. Like, I've not been as focused, I've not been as on it, I've had to really push myself to do things, and it shouldn't be like that because I absolutely love my job to bits. I love my clients, I love my team, I love everything about it, and I haven't for the last few weeks, and that's how I know something's up. So I've spoken to a few people and they've said, look, don't put up, voice it, voice the fact that you are struggling. So that's what I've done. So I have come this morning to speak to her. We'll see what's said, but yeah, like I said, I feel like it's going to be one of those where they're just going to be like, you've not given it enough time, you need to wait it out. But I'm not doing it. I've said it on camera now, so I'm not going to just put up and shut up. I have not got a repeat prescription of the original pill, so my argument is just going to be, well, unless you give me something else, I'm not getting it. But we'll see how it goes, because I know in these situations I can become a bit of a... I can back down pretty quick. So, yeah, let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. I'll feedback with you once I've finished, because obviously I can't really take my camera in there because it's hospital, COVID, GDPR, all that stuff. But I'll feedback to you afterwards. So we are back. Actually, it's been a bit of a while. I've had a little drive now, a cheeky drive to Costa. Because Costa today have 50p iced drinks. So I've got an iced latte, and I did ask for some sugar-free caramel in here. I'm hoping it tastes good. Yeah, that's decent. That is decent. But you're not here to hear about my latte, as good as it is. You are here to hear about my appointment. So, what happened? Lucy cried quite a bit. Standard procedure. I don't know what it is about that place. It's like when I walk in, I just get like really tearful. I think they put something in the air or something. I swear they do it just to make you vulnerable. Theory, conspiracy theory. But anyhow, basically I'm not staying on the pill, which is the good news, because she's agreed. What we've agreed to is take 2 months off any sort of contraceptive and see what happens from a hormonal profile stance, but more so from the side effect symptom stance. But she seemed to think that a lot of how I was feeling was not actually a side effect of the pill, but more so a side effect of actually the realisation and of what the situation is. That I don't have training as a crutch anymore. I don't have this bodybuilding disciplined life to use as an emotional crutch, which makes a lot of sense. I don't agree. I agree with some of it, like the emotions and stuff. Yeah, I do get, because it is very challenging. And this is why I'm glad I made this video now, because if I'd come out of BRI and made this video, I was literally like crying. This guy walked past me and he was like, "Love, you okay?" And I was like, just don't talk to me right now. But yeah, it's a lot to deal with, because I've used bodybuilding and dieting and training to basically mask. I don't want to say mask, I think that's the wrong word. To deal with, to cope with emotions. I would say that I've had issues with mental health and self-acceptance for as long as I can remember. Childhood? Literally as long as I can remember. And here we go. Here comes the floodgates, Lucy. You know, the eating disorder masked it. That did mask it, obviously, and that was a coping mechanism. And then I found training. And I thought training was fine. And I thought bodybuilding was fine to do that. But evidently it's not, you know, it's clearly not doing wonders. So, where we go now is obviously, I don't know, but my thoughts are maybe now to sort of do more things from holistic stance, you know, not hormones. The whole thing is hormones. To do things more holistically now, from natural remedies, looking at, you know, seed cycling, looking at aromatherapy, things like that, because I'm quite determined now. The stubborn bitch inside me basically wants to prove this woman wrong. I really don't like her. It's just something about her that I really don't like, which I don't think helps the process, because when you don't like someone, you just want to disagree with them and stuff, don't you? But I want to prove her wrong now. I want to regain some estrogen naturally without these stupid drugs. So yeah, let's do this. Let's Operation Natural Drugs as a go. But for now, I'm just going to sit, drink this coffee, which is really nice actually, and we'll take it from there. Right, I'll see you in a bit, guys, when I'm less emotional. Just come home to a dead exciting delivery as well. Let me show you. My ironing board for my new flat. Moving into my own apartment in, all being well, 5.5 weeks. I know, scary stuff. So that'll be a good vlog, won't it? Like a apartment tour. It's an essential, isn't it? You've got to do that. I'm going to have a bit of a declutter because I've just got so much just junk, and obviously I can't take it all with me. So have a bit of a declutter, get rid of some bits, like clothes. You know, clothes that I'm never going to wear. Some that I'm never going to wear again with this cycle recovery journey. And the body that mine is going to become. Yeah, they're not going to fit me anymore. So, have a bit of a declutter, a bit of a clear out, and that'll take me probably about an hour, have a bit of clean, and then I'll probably go get ready to go to the gym this afternoon. I think what I'm actually going to do is just show you some of the things that I find, because I think I'm going to come across some like weird and wonderful stuff from decluttering my room. Now the first thing that I found is my little Winnie the Pooh ornament that I got in Disneyland Paris. I absolutely love this. It's a little glass, precious. I'm going to put it down because I'm scared I'm going to drop it, but I absolutely love Disney, in case you didn't realise. How cool is that though? How cool is that? Got it from Asda actually, of all places. But yeah, I'm a little bit of a Disney geek. My new house is going to be Disney themed as well. I've got Disney napkins, a doormat, plates, cutlery. Yeah, but it's going to be classy Disney. It's going to be tacky. It's going to be like classy. So yeah, let's keep exploring. Let's see what other goodies I can find in my room while clearing it out. Yeah, so I was cleaning out and I've just now found my 18th birthday board. Did anyone else have one of these get made for them? Like an 18th with like loads of embarrassing old pictures, but I'm going to show you some of the ones I've found. I'm going to keep them because they're funny. Look at that moon face. Like, no wonder I get like moon face bad now. Like, look at that. Look at that. Started young, on the sesh. Probably drank more then than I do now. Resting bitch face from birth, pretty much. Disney geek from birth. Absolute wild child. No holding me back. This was my first puppy. That's a pretty cute one. This is the best one though. This is the best. That is an absolute vibe. Just look at that one. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Found 20p. I was kind of hoping to find like a loose £20 note, but every little helps. Yeah, that's enough tidying. You know when you reach that point where you're just like, I'm not bothered anymore. So it's 12:15 now, so I want to get to the gym for 2:30, so kind of need to wait. So same pre-workout, even though the situation has changed, I'm not training for the same purposes. I love my pre-workout meal. So let's go and make that. I've had part 1 already, so I'm making out that I'm like sporadic about the decision. I'm not. I've already made the decision. I'm going to the gym. So I've had some turkey and spinach. Exciting. And now to the fun part. On a scale of 1 to 10, how ready do I look for the gym right now? About a 1. Maybe a 2. Not very high. I'm just really tired all of a sudden. Which is really weird. I've not done anything today. I don't know. I've had 3 very busy days with work, so I don't know if it's just work catching up on me. But I don't. It's like really weird because I don't want to go. I just feel really tired. I've got really bad stomach pains, really bad stomach cramps right now. Hence why I'm just like lying in bed, blankets. But I only get to train 3 times in a week at the moment with everything going on. So I don't really want to miss out on a session because they're important right now. It's a bit of a dilemma as to what the hell to do. I'm going to go train. I'll feel better, but I think I might just go to work rather than ultra because it's saved me 20 minutes of driving and it's just easier. So I'll update you when I know what I'm doing. For now, this is the reality of it. So I've actually come to work to train, hence why I'm in this grim staff room. It is gross. Because I just couldn't be bothered driving, I'm not actually feeling today's session at all. Like I said, I don't feel great. I feel a bit really bad stomach pains. kind of feeling like I might just start this withdrawal bleed because I've stopped taking the pill 2 days ago. Haven't had the withdrawal bleed yet. I know sometimes you don't get it on your first one, but it could happen at any point, so maybe this is why I feel so. But I'm kind of going to try and stick to the session. But some of the equipment is different, and I might just kind of go off feel. And what is going to be crap is that I don't have my headphones because they're broke, so I've got to use my earphones, like, but the plug-in ones, and it's just not optimal. But get in, get out, have a bit of fun. Let's see how this goes.
Got enough of every melody, they all sound the same. Yeah. For my broken heart, no remedy, but maybe if you stay, we can get away with it. Cause you make me love my imperfections, answer all my questions, just to show me what's on the other side of inhibition. No apologies, my baby. I do you do cause I'm feeling so good. Ooh. I do you do cause I'm feeling so good. Ooh. Oh, my darkest memories, now let me fall back. But you'll be there, ready to rescue me if I go out of track. We can get away with it. Cause you make me love my imperfections, answer all my questions, just to show me what's on the other side of inhibition. No apologies, my baby. I do you do cause I'm feeling so good. Yeah. What's on the other side of inhibition? Ooh, I do you do cause I'm feeling so cool.
So, it's not even the same day now, it is tomorrow, and I actually stopped filming after the training session. I got into my car, I drove to Morrison's, picked up some bits, and when I got back to the car, the only way I can describe it is it felt like my whole world had just come crashing down. I felt really lost. I just felt really off track with the whole situation. I think what happened was I kind of just had time to reflect during my training, because obviously I had my headphones in, world out, and I kind of just came to the realization that this is a big deal. It's not just about eating more, and it's not just about getting a period back, it's about an actual inner healing process. And I wasn't sure I was ready for it, because before bodybuilding and before I had my eating disorder, I did struggle with mental health, and it's like I've always had something to use as a crutch, and having this taken away from me would then mean actually having to deal with my feelings and deal with inner trauma and deal with inner issues that have manifested, and I wouldn't say being masked by bodybuilding, but I've used it as a crutch. Texting my coach at the time and just sort of saying, look, I don't know if you can even help me. I don't know if, it's worth us calling quits on the coaching relationship, because I don't see myself being able to get better. Because what I came to the realization of is that until I actually wanted to do this inner healing process myself, nothing would change. I could eat all the food in the world, I could bring down training, and I could try and do some mindfulness work, but until I actually wanted it and was ready to accept that I needed the change and I was ready to make those changes, It's like an alcoholic. Until they're ready to actually accept the fact that they have an issue and they're actually willing to immerse themselves into rehabilitation and recovery, they will always be an alcoholic. You know, they will always fall back into old ways and they'll never truly fully recover. And that would be me, you know. I might have regained my cycle, but it'd be a short-term fix. I'd have fallen back straight into old ways that I just wanted to diet again. So that was that. I came home and I had a full meltdown. I was just in hysterics. I couldn't move. I was in my bed. I was just like, I can't do this. I don't know what to do, because my head is just saying, just carry on, Lucy, because, you know, bodybuilding and this way of life for you're getting by, you know, you're mentally all right. You're getting through. Business is going well. You've got good friendships. You are happy with your body. Just carry on. But my heart was saying to me, no, you know, this is not the right thing to do. Your health is a risk here. And yes, bodybuilding is helping, but is it really, you know? Or is it just acting as a bit of a plaster, a bit of a bandage for what is actually underlying and what actually needs to be dealt with? Because bodybuilding won't be here forever. You know, when I get a bit older and I give that in, then what do I do? You know, what do I do then? I was in total mental turmoil. I didn't know what to do, and that decision I couldn't decide. I didn't know what to do. I just felt like I was lost. I felt like whatever I do, something's got to give, you know, whether I'm putting my physical health in a massive risk, and being a hypocrite, really, because obviously I'm in the health and fitness industry and I'm not putting my health and fitness first. That was obviously a very scary thought. But I was also petrified of letting go and having to deal with inner conflict and having to see my body change and gain weight and lose the control element and actually deal with whatever is going on in my head, which I have not ever done. I've tried, and I thought I had, but I've kidded myself that I have. I never. And, you know, I had quite a bit of an argument with my mum because I was in such a bad way. And what I then did was I'd already booked to go and see a client / friend of mine, Beth, who runs her own spiritual guidance business, for a reading and a guided meditation. I didn't really want to go because I was in such a bad way. I was in one of those moods where, you know, where you can just feel like there's a lump in your throat and anything anyone says to you, you'll just cry. That is how I felt. And I was like, this is embarrassing. But I went. But I need to just take myself out of this situation. Otherwise, I'm never going to get out of bed. I'm never going to do anything. So I went. And I've always been interested in spirituality, and I've always been interested in, you know, crystals and meditation and all of these things, but I've never really immersed myself into it. And I've always kind of had that bit of doubt that, yeah, it's a bit hippie, it's a bit, nah, there's not really any merit to it. But what I can say is that experience last night, it's basically been like an enlightenment. That is the only way I can describe it. Like, when people say they have these almost like visions or religious experiences or these like life-changing light bulb moments, that is literally what happened to me last night. She did my reading. We looked at the past, we looked at the present, we looked at the future, and I really could relate to everything that was said. And some of the things that really hit home for me were one that I need to actually do inner healing, because I'm not happy. I'm not happy on the inside. In summary, I'm not. You know, we discussed the fact that I am just running at 100 miles per hour and I'm never giving myself actual love and self-care besides from the gym and just pushing myself through training. We discussed that I'm not actually following my heart, I'm just following my head, and it's time to actually take the risk and take the leap and do what's right. And that with all this will come good things. I'll be happier, I will be in a peace with myself, and as a result, everything in my life will grow. You know, business will grow, and so my health will grow, and my happiness will grow. And I just felt like I'd actually been, I can't describe it, it's like I was floating, and it's like something awakened in me. That's the only way I can describe it. It's like something, and how I'm seeing it and how I'm reading it is that my spiritual self, my soul, is awakened. I've been dampening it and suppressing it and just never actually letting it come out, and now it's time to let things come out. It's time to bring everything to the surface, which is going to be tough. You know, it is going to be a mental challenge. I'm going to have bad days. I'm going to have times where I don't think I can do this, But I'm ready now. I'm ready to finally do what is right. I'm finally ready to let go. I'm finally ready to change. So I am going to continue staying in touch with my spiritual self. I will be working with Beth closely. I will be continuing my meditation daily. I'll be continuing my gratitude and learning more about my spiritual self and spirituality and inner healing from that side. I will be doing everything I can from a natural perspective to try and regain my health and my cycle. I'm staying away from exogenous hormones for the next 2-3 months anyway, after the discussion with the gynecologist. So I want to do everything I can from a natural perspective. And one of the elements of recovery of hypothalamic amenorrhea is bringing down stress and sort of being in a peace with yourself. And I think this spiritual journey will very much help with that. Obviously, the 2 other elements and components of HA are hypothalamic amenorrhea recovery are the exercise and the nutrition side of it, the diet, the eating. So exercise-wise, I will still continue to train. I do love the gym. I love weight training. I love the feeling it gives you, the empowerment. But I won't be doing it for aesthetics anymore. Right now, I'm ready to let go of bodybuilding fully. I'm ready to see it as a memory, like a past chapter in my life, which is a very strange thing to say because it has been a passion and a love, but I think it was for all the wrong reasons. This is not to say it's the end. This is not to say that one day when things and, you know, myself are back on track and quote unquote healthy again, I won't ever, you know, do it. You know, I might get back into training for, you know, a bit more of physique purposes, but it will be done for the right reasons and I will have a much better head about it. Something that has sort of sparked with me as well with the whole bodybuilding and training for aesthetics is it doesn't align with what I'm about in terms from my business. Yes, my business name is Unrivaled Aesthetics Fitness, but it's not about the aesthetics from actual visuals. It's about actually how you're feeling in yourself. It's how you feel in your body, the aesthetics from that perspective. And all of my pictures, you know, for my photo shoots and me looking lean, that doesn't align with that. It doesn't align with, you know, feeling strong, feeling powerful and not worrying about the scale weight. What I was actually promoting was an unhealthy representation of myself. What it took for me to get to that level of leanness wasn't sustainable, wasn't healthy, wasn't enjoyable. I was doing a lot of cardio, a lot of exercise. I didn't feel good. And, you know, when I get clients coming to me and my clients saying to me, you know, you looked amazing then and I wish I could look like that and stuff, it upsets me because I know how unattainable and unsustainable that is. And it's not a way to live, you know, it's for the most people, it's not the way to live. So it doesn't align with my values anyway. Yes, how I look now isn't this gym shark, and it won't be this gym shark athlete fitness girl that people aspire to with abs and popping muscles, but that's not what most women look like. And I do think that the fitness industry still has a very distorted perception of what women's bodies naturally do look like. Even women who are fit and healthy, most will not look like that. And I think a massive part of this journey will be me advocating that and showing women that they can feel strong. They can seriously love their bodies and they can feel happy whilst having a life, whilst not having to say no, whilst eating foods they love, but whilst nourishing and caring for their bodies. So I actually think that this, you know, letting go of bodybuilding will be very, very important for me and my business as well. Aligning what I say I do and what I'm about with what I actually do myself. So from the nutrition side, I will still be continuing to work with Vicky. I have made that decision. I was very sort of umming and ahhing at the idea. I pretty much did say to her yesterday, yeah, I'm not going to be working with you anymore. Not because I don't like her and I don't think that what she does is good enough. She's fucking amazing. And honestly, since starting with her, she has really changed my life. But right now, I don't think I'm in a position to just be able to fully let go myself. I need guidance. I need pushing the same way some people need pushing to be accountable to eating healthier. Same way people need accountability to the gym. I need the accountability to this journey. For now, I've got the accountability obviously with YouTube. I've got the accountability with Instagram, but I want someone to be accountable to. I want someone to learn from too, because she's so knowledgeable about nutrition and health and female physiology that I want someone to learn off as well. You know, I want her to be almost more of a mentor than a coach in some respects, you know, teaching me about things, because then I can relay that to other people. I can learn more about myself, because now it won't be about nutrition for aesthetics, nutrition for fat loss, nutrition for muscle gain. I still want to maintain the muscle mass because I've worked hard for it. And yes, body image is not about, and body acceptance is not about just looking like whatever. It's, you can still want to look a certain way and, you know, have muscle and be of a decent body composition. That's fine, but it's of acceptance of what it is, you know, it's accepting of what is real and realistic. And I still want to have muscle mass. I still don't want to look like an absolute, you know, potato. I still want to look as well as I can, but I need to be realistic about the process. And I want to learn from her. I want to learn more. So for now, I will be staying with her. Eventually, I do want to be in a place where I can do things myself. But for now, I'm not there yet. And that's okay, you know. It's okay to be like, you know what, I need help with something. It's okay to say, you know what, whatever it is, whether it is fat loss, whether it is mental health, it's okay to be like, you know what, I'm not quite ready yet to do this on my own. And I'm not. So that is that. I'll be bringing this to YouTube. I will be continuing to document this now. I think it's very important for me to do so. And yeah, so keep your eyes peeled, guys, and anything more that you want to see from me, please let me know, and I will continue to document and video it. Over and out for now, guys.